freshly cut strawberries. Look at you. You know exactly what time it is. Juicy crypto news. We are looking at a few things. We had the judge reject the corrupt SEC motion to appeal the XRP ruling, which was very nice indeed. Basically, the judge is siding with the people. We basically had no faith in the legal system, so it's nice for them to throw us a bone for once here. As you can see, right here is the XRP little spike up, but really it's not doing much. It's just traders trying to play around. You'd probably have to see Bitcoin and Ethereum shoot up much higher to get a constant bid and for it to be sustained. Speaking of constant bids, this is the Bitcoin chart. If you remember from before, we had the shoot up. We thought, hey, October, and then yeah, we just came all the way back down just to ruin everyone's dreams. But you know, we know exactly what we're looking for, friends. We are looking for the magical Ponzi fractal. For some reason, we are still very close to be pumping, and we are approaching mid-October. So I know this is crazy. I made many videos that you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all to, and you shock the algorithm, share with your friends and family. I've shown and I've seen many times where, let's say you think you're due to run in like 2 weeks, just as a guess. I've seen good news come out 1 week before, even though it's been like a very long multi-month down period. And to my shock, it still won't go up. It still won't clear the zone. And I'm just sitting there like, how the hell do you sit there for 5 months and 3 weeks and you refuse to go up until literally 1 more week? But that's the whole game. That's why trying to predict this short-term stuff is very, very hard. Of course, you can do it if you're in the top 5%. You have a fantastic time doing that. But the bottom 95% won't. That's why you are playing the long-term game is really the way to go. You don't really have to worry about this. But it's going to be funny if we do just start going up in the middle of October. And you want to know something else? There were insiders that bought XRP on the 29th of September. So here I am to share with you. There were filthy insiders. They already knew about this XRP ruling from the judge. They bought XRP 29th of Sep. Have a look at this. There was another spike here. Look at that. See this spike? Someone knew that the judge had ruled in favor and they just started smacking it up. So look at this. Today we got told the judge rejected the corrupt SEC motion to appeal, but insiders already know. They always know. There's just too many thieves in this game. Long term is the game to play. And why is that? It's because you smooth out your returns and you don't have to participate in this little upswing, downswing volatility movement. Also interesting, we had Kevin O'Leary. He basically got revealed. He got paid $15.7 million to shill FTX. That's a lot of money. And if you dig into the details, it's actually more pathetic than that. He basically just had to do 50 autographs and like 20 tweets. That's it. It was like the most littlest thing he had to do, and they just handed over money. Now, this explains why he said many times that he would still back the system and that he loved it. And I've got the clip here right here for you. I just want you to know there will be worse situations in 2024 and 2025. The bull market will heat up. There will be new characters. There will be new ways we get grifted and we get scammed. People we trust. This is just what happens. Have a look at the conviction here where Kevin basically outlines his total confidence that everything's going to be fine.
Very fortunate. My deal flow is insane. I see everything. And I have to disclose, I'm a paid spokesperson to FTX and a shareholder there too, because we mentioned them, and big advocate for Sam because he has 2 parents that are compliance lawyers. If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX. So,
excuse me. So you enjoying that, friends? Can you believe that actually was said? Like, that's just nuts. You know, on the topic of that, Michael Lewis, he wrote the book for The Big Short and a couple of other big famous books. So he's doing this puff piece for SBF. He hung out with him a lot. Have a look at this.
He's just trying to sell a book. He timed his book with the SBF trial. What worries me, again, is when they ask him about the book, he says another reason he's doing this is to influence the jury.
You had so much access to Sam Bankman-Fried writing this book. What ultimately is the purpose here?
I realized I had an ambition for the book. I saw it as a kind of letter to the jury. I mean, there's going to be this trial, and the lawyers are going to tell 2 stories. And so there's a story war going on in the courtroom, and I think neither one of those stories is as good as the story I have.
We all
Isn't that crazy? I didn't even know that was legal. You can purposefully influence the jury. I think it's pretty obvious. There are billions of dollars here. There is some, I don't know what it is, secret Israeli Mossad money. Something is going on here that they want to paint this in a better light. There's some political affiliations. You can just tell the right people have been paid and they're trying to morph public opinion. What was also fascinating was in 2021, Soy Bankman-Fried, he wrote a letter to the lovely Caroline, all right, that hot babe. He literally stated, I don't really have a soul, which is kind of weird. Who the hell speaks like that? Okay, that's crazy. I mean, we got some big things to go through. Yeah, we're going to get worse in the next seasons, Freds. You got to remember, it's always something new. It's a different character. It's a different flavor, right? Now, some things do repeat in the past. For example, what I have to share with you. Look, I've made videos on this, XRP. Look what Ripple did. Ripple, their escrow, they unlocked 1 billion XRP, but then they relocked 800 million as Psyops. Super important. I speak about this. By the way, are you enjoying this super rare human realistic Peppy? I hope you are. This is important to know. I've literally made videos on this. I've told you what Ripple do is. So here is Ripple, okay? Ripple as psychological manipulation. So they have the XRP tokens. Psychological manipulation. They will get 1 billion, okay, XRP. And then what they'll do is they'll send 800 million back, okay? 800 million. So 0.8 billion. Why? Because they want to send a signal to the market and pretend like they're not going to dump. That's why. They do this on purpose. They've been doing this since the start. It's actually a bit of evil genius work going on. Why? Because what they really want to do is they really want to sell 200 million of XRP every month. They do. They want to sell however much they can. But if they just dumped everything that got released, it would look bad to the market. It's like, oh, you're dumping all the coins. So what they do is they'll like give themselves 1 billion and then return 800 million. Why? They can say to the market, oh, and by the way, not joking, they have said this. They said, well, we're so bullish on the ecosystem and everything, we don't want to get rid of the coins. So like we're handing it back for the long term. And guess what? Of course, XRP maxis, they will look at this and be like, wow, that's so bullish. But actually what they're doing is they're sending their coins to an institutional market maker, right? That's how they get away get through the securities type of ruling. And then they will dump at 30% below market. So they still do dump. They dump everything they get. It's just that they're doing this brainwashing here. And remember, they've been doing this since the very beginning. So they know what they're doing. These are not the actions. It's not an accident. Okay? They have thought this through very well. Some would say, long and hard. That's what she said. That's why I've got to remind you, okay? Crypto advice. So I've just saw Kevin O'Leary. We saw all these other things coming. There's going to be more, friends, all right? Top 5 tips for the next crypto bull market. This is super important, okay? You literally got to tell your friends and family. You got to tell yourself this, okay? So number 1, this. Every large YouTube and Twitter account is lying to you. Every single one. They're lying to you. They're lying to me. Everyone. All right? Don't get caught in it. You will get caught in it, by the way. I know. Why? Because when you start seeing these green monthly candles, everybody's going to get caught in it. I already know. But just by default, you know they're all lying. Okay? You might wonder, how are they lying? Let's go. Number 2. They already bought the coin. They are in profit. If they didn't buy the coin, they got given the coin. Everything they talk about. They speak about stuff they're in. Why do people get confused with me? It's because I talk about stuff I don't get paid. I'm just an honest person. I don't really care. I'm here for long term. Why? See, I was always wondering, what's the controversy here? And I realized, oh, okay, I'm actually here for 3-5 years plus with the investment thesis. These people, they're here for 3 to 5 weeks, 3 to 5 months. They want to get out. They just want to dump on their audience. They really don't believe. They say they do, but they don't. They say the talking points. They go, oh, I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in Ethereum. That's a load of BS, okay? They're rotating their profits into them. They're basically scalping. They're thieving off their audience. Number 3, they got paid to shill everything you see. Leverage trading, indicators, courses, models, VIP, they're getting paid for it. I don't care who it is. 99 times out of 100, they're getting paid for it. All right, you're going to find the 1 out of 100. Well, you know me, okay? You know me. I'm not getting paid for it. Okay, I'm not getting paid for anything. But I can only trust me. I'll tell you right now, they're all getting paid for it. And when I'm speaking to you, I'm not just saying this to you from like a place of like guessing or like how I think things are going to turn out. No, I'm telling you, I remember all the mainstream YouTube influencers, what they were saying in this top period. And I remember what they were caught with at the bottom, okay? I remember what they were caught with on Celsius. I remember how they were outed. Their wallets were found. They were dumping on everyone. I specifically remember. And some of them, instead of going silent, they would come out and just basically step on the necks of people. And they'll say, you should have taken profit. Blah, 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 blah. Like, just, they're all thieves, okay? All of them are thieves. I promise you, they will turn. They will turn. They have egos because they have large followings. They think they're better than me and you, but they are not. They are not better than me and you. Just because you have money or you got some following, who the hell cares? Okay, we don't care. I believe every single person should be loved and respected equally. So remember, rule number 4. You are Exit Liquidity. You and me. Our views. So when these people come in, they go, I found this new coin. They want to redo the DeFi. This is a new team. Blah, blah, blah. It's fueled by Vitalik. All load of hocus pocus. You're the Exit Liquidity. Do you remember that? You remember that big poopy trail? Me and you, we're down here. The insider group gets it first. Then they talk. Then it goes down and down and down. Don't ever forget that. Every single time you go to Twitter, you scroll on anything, bang, Exit Liquidity. This is Twitter Rooney right now. Every single thing, Exit Liquidity, okay? Every time you see someone. Now, if you find these new coins, oh, wow, this is new. That's it. They got in before you. They're on side. They're trying to get out. They're trying to get out on the flush. And why is this important? Well, it's super important because this is going to hurt you if you don't listen to me. In the next bear market, you know those people you trusted? They are going to call you stupid for buying into them, right? They'll call you stupid. And then they'll say you're stupid for not taking profit. So what they'll do is they give, on one hand, they'll say, this is the new great thing. They're just like, it's basically just a TV show. And then on the other hand, they'll say, you should have won. You should have won. It's like if you flip a coin, it landed on tails. And then you go blame the person. You're an idiot. You should have bet on tails. What are you doing? What were you doing betting on heads? You're so silly. You're so dumb. How could you? That's how these people speak. So don't give them any respect. Don't give them any credibility. It's not going to be nice if you round trip in the next bear market, okay? Because these people, they're not your friends. They're not here to help at all. They're literally full grifters and they're full scum. So as we work our way through this Bitcoin trend, the super trend is still green. Everybody is still waiting. Remember the magical Bitcoin fractal Ponzi. Mid-October, we're here. Everybody still bearish. We're waiting around. What's going on? I hope, and then remember, it is hoping. I hope that this zone is a range that gets cleared. Okay, I hope that this whole zone never gets revisited again. So we pray that the next zone is like up here. That would be nice because then we would start to see more altcoins reprice higher in 2024 as people get more excited for the Bitcoin halving. So there you go. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all to your mum and dad. We do love and appreciate them. We're going to catch you in the next one.